All right, welcome back. Another
Welcome
episode,
back.
Beauty, Beats and Balance.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Glad to be here. Glad to see you. It's just a regular day.
It is not a regular day, people.
What's today?
Today is Mr. Walter Person's birthday.
Bah, 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 bah.
We
Yeah.
need a little sound on the
I
phone.
know, right?
Happy birthday,
Thank
babe.
you, thank you, thank you.
Happy birthday on this rainy Thursday.
That's all right. I'm an Aquarius.
I
What
know,
else to
right?
expect?
God gave you your water
Some
today.
water, right?
How
Glad
you
to be
feel?
here.
You feel
Good.
old?
I don't. I feel grateful, blessed. Yeah, all of those things.
What you get for your birthday?
Another day. That's enough.
Oh, that's enough.
That's enough.
I got you a gift.
You did? Really?
Me. The gift of me.
Wow. I love it. I've had that gift. I love it. The gift that keeps on giving.
You know what you got? You got a new contract with me and God.
Okay.
We under new contract.
Really?
We started a new contract this year.
That sounds good.
So that's what you got, the gift.
That's good. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for that gift.
And you know I'm extra.
Of course. What is this?
So I got you your favorite thing in the world. Cashews.
Okay. Good deal. Good.
Yeah, Walter loves cashews for some strange reason.
Strange. Nah. These are salted. You know, I like lightly salted,
Oh my gosh.
but these will be fine. I'm just messing with you.
And I got you I did not get you a cupcake because you know how you are about
Sitting there
sweets.
trying to suck my stomach in.
I know,
and you got-
but I tried to do right by just getting you like
What is this?
Cinnabon
Okay.
from Whole Foods, so that's gonna make it
That
healthier.
makes it healthier. I got you.
Yep,
Okay.
you know, makes it a little healthier.
We'll take it.
So
Can you?
I just don't want to disturb the cream cheese, the healthier cream cheese, because
Okay.
it comes from Whole Foods.
All right. What do you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat it right now. Okay. That's what's up. I appreciate it. What? Okay. What kind of candle? What is this? This is just a candle.
This is a candle.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. That looks good. Oh, you okay? You gonna light it and everything? All right. Good deal.
I'm gonna say you happy birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, Walter said I couldn't sing.
Let's see. Are you finna? Okay.
He said I couldn't sing, and y'all can be the judge. You know, first of all, if I could sing, I would not be here right now.
All right. Let's go.
No, just play. No, I'm not gonna do this whole sing thing, but I do want to tell you happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday to you. Happy
Thank you very
birthday
much.
to you. Happy birthday, my dear Walter. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
I love
That's
you.
sweet. Love you too.
Blow it out. Make a wish. Oh.
Good deal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yay.
I appreciate it. I will definitely
All right, we're gonna put this
eat those.
aside.
Yep. And Moni will probably eat that.
Yep. We'll sit that over there behind you. And then I did get you a gift.
Oh, more.
And I would like for you to open it up on camera because this is all about you today. This episode is all about you.
Okay. Oh man, we got a
I
real
think-
gift.
Yep. And I wrapped it.
Wow.
No gift bag over here, honey. It is wrapped.
Oh man. I don't even want. It's a nice paper. I don't even want to tear it up.
I mean, you know,
Don't need time to just.
only the best paper for the best. You know. You probably need something to cut.
To cut.
You may, no. You may not. Go ahead.
I'm trying not to rip it.
So I
Yeah,
just
tell
want to
me-
point out
yeah,
that
tell me that.
Walter always acts like I don't get him what he wants.
You don't.
I do feel like I did a good job this year. I feel like I gave
Okay, I'm gonna
him
get this.
something practical, something he can use. Something he can use for the studio because that's always his request.
Oh, something for the studio.
You know,
Wow.
he never wants anything but something for the studio.
But to that point, because that's a good point. I think anybody that's in a profession or an entrepreneur, business owner, like if they can get a gift whether it's birthday, Christmas, whatever, they want. They
Now who
probably,
you talking to?
huh?
I never asked you for hair stuff.
But I'm
for
saying
my gift.
that's you though. But like, if you said give me,
The only thing I asked for the salon one time was I asked you for a vacuum cleaner that I wanted.
right.
For the,
but even if you said like it's this new pair of, curling irons and they do this and this, I'd be like, okay, I might try to get that for it. So when I say like a mic or something for the studio,
whatever. I don't want to buy mics for the studio. You can buy your own and file on your taxes.
that's right.
Just to rip it open.
Okay, I know what it is. I knew you were gonna do that. Oh, this is nice.
Okay.
This is nice. Nice packaging, nice wrapping. What could this be? Oh, it smells like leather. I can smell it already. Ooh. Nice. That's nice. Can y'all smell it? I can smell it. That's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You need a new bag. Something
Very
that's going
nice.
Just get better with age, like you, baby.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you.
No, for real.
Right.
I'm so glad I was able to find that.
No, that's good. Thank you.
I
Is
knew
that
you wanted
cool
one.
right there? Is that yeah, cool. No, that's really
Happy
nice.
birthday, baby.
Yeah, I got to use that on special occasions. That's not a.
No, that's your everyday bag.
I'm so hard on my bags.
And I got you one that you can be hard on.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
gonna age with you.
Right.
It's good leather.
Good deal. Thank you very much. That's nice.
You're
for
welcome, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is there to talk about besides your birthday today?
I think that's all we're talking about. I think it's my birthday. Let's
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about anything heavy today.
let's talk about
Let's talk about the love and the light and all the things that's going on, because we already know all the other craziness is going on. So let's talk about the good stuff. You're older. No, I'm just playing.
I am.
Wiser. You're older and wiser.
So I will say on a somewhat serious note, I am very grateful for this birthday, to see another year. A lot of people didn't make it. I know some people that kind of we lost recently.
Yeah.
Around the same age. Some a little older, some a little younger. So just always kind of thinking about those things, and we joke about getting older and all of that, but it's definitely a blessing to still be here, to see another day, and to be able to continue to move forward
and continue to walk in purpose.
Yeah.
That's the exciting part about it. Just
Absolutely.
another day to walk in purpose.
Absolutely, and just being more locked in and mindful.
Yep.
So, okay.
I want to talk about you.
Okay.
But I also want to let me talk about this real quick before I forget about it.
Okay.
So I was looking for, just talking about walking in purpose and just being in this new space that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I'm just more aware and I'm more present.
Mm-hmm.
Just even with you, I'm just more present with you. And, and so I know that Spirit is going to always like kind of guide you to different places and spaces just to experience different things. And so the other day, with the girls having the busier schedule with dance, y'all having the celebration here Monday, and so I had to figure out somewhere to go to kind of do some work on my computer. And I called Jazz, and Jazz said, you need to go to Outlanders. I never been to Outlanders. It's on Cooper. But it's this little coffee shop.
I love it. I've been over there once before.
Have you been? Okay. See,
that's my list. Not to cut you off, I was trying to steal your thunder, but I go over there sometime when I leave here. It's real nice.
It's really cute. Eclectic. But it was so interesting, Walt, because when I went over there, I felt like it felt familiar, and maybe because you like it over there too, but
it's our little vibe,
Yeah, it was different people in there, people were like meetings or on their computers and just buzzing around, and most importantly, they have food, and they had this really good salmon sandwich, bagel salmon sandwich. And they have like this vegan cream cheese that was really good. Yeah, you need to try that. And so I was like, and they got food. But what was kind of interesting, when I went in there and I passed by one of the little rooms, I immediately smelled the same smell I used to smell in my grandmother's house. in my great aunt's house, her twin, my grandmother in her twin's house. And I was like, man, this place just smells familiar, you know, just the nostalgia. I was like, man, this is a really cozy place. And so then I found a table, and I noticed this white girl. She was a younger white girl. She had all the stuff laid out on the table. She was doing studies. And my table was kind of a little weird because the chair was too short. But
it's all kind of like mismatched furniture and stuff.
I don't really like this table. And then the guy behind her stands up. It was one of the tables along the window, and the guy gets up. So I immediately go and grab his table. And so the girl kind of looked at me, and I didn't know how she was looking at me, but she was kind of like a little shocked, like, "What are you doing?" But I could feel that it wasn't an energy of "What are you doing?" It was an energy of like excited, like, "What is she doing?" And so I was like, "Oh, I'm just moving because I like this." She was like, "Oh, I do it all the time," you know. But I could just tell she was just one of those people that she felt similar to me. Like sometimes when I'm in a space, I just want to connect with people, strangers, and she was that person, I could tell. And so it was an older gentleman sitting on the side of us at another little chair, just reading a book. And so me and her both noticed this man's baritone voice reading this book.
He was reading
it, but he was reading out loud. He was older, so he was reading out loud. I don't think he knew how loud he was, but he wasn't like annoyingly loud, but he was loud.
That deep voice,
But the young lady walked past him, walked out the door, and she said, "You have a beautiful reading voice." But he was so old, he couldn't really understand what she was saying. And so when she passed by, he was confused, and he said, "Did she call me a boy?" Like he thought instead of she's your beautiful voice, he thought she said you're a beautiful boy. But it was so funny how the interaction was so pure, yet a little confusing. But they were both signaling like, you know, love basically. And it was just good to see. And so I was sitting there experiencing all of that. And like I said, I immediately thought about my nanny and my Aunt Eva. And then Tiffany texted me about this exhibit in Whitehaven where this girl painted. She was sick or something, and her grandmother, they gifted her watercolor paint to paint while she was in treatment. And so that's what she did to pass the time while she was in treatment. She did watercolors. But then she said she wanted to hear about her history and to talk to her grandmother. And so she would roll her hair. That's the only way her grandmother would talk to her, if she sat and rolled her hair. So long story short, she has this exhibit throughout her grandmother's house in Whitehaven where it's all these art pieces, and it incorporates the hair and her rolling her grandmother's hair and just her as a child. And it's just amazing exhibit. And, you know, of course it's, you know, to her, or it's dedicated to her grandmother. But it was just interesting how that whole thing played out. And I was like, I told Tiffany, I said, I'm literally sitting in a place where it smells like my grandmother's house. And you just text me this about this, and I'm all these experiences in this one place. Yeah.
It's cool.
So it was interesting.
It's a cool spot.
Yeah, it is a cool spot.
To go over there. I think I told you the first day I went over there, I told you about it.
I probably remember, but it's definitely a spot. I was like, let's meet up over there. Let's, you know, we can have a little meeting over there. Yeah. So I was happy to experience it and discover it for myself.
I used to have to roll my grandma's hair.
Did you?
Yeah. With them little plastic rollers with the little cushion on it, and then put the little tissue paper over there and roll her hair. Yeah.
You know, my great grandmother, my great grandmother raised my daddy because his mom passed young. But she used to roll her hair with the papers. But she didn't have rollers. She knew how to roll it with just the papers. It was so interesting. But I know the technique. But my great grandmother did it like that. Yeah. So yeah, it's funny how things pop up.
Yeah, kind of.
When you think about you think about your grandmother. And I remember I sent Daddy a text because when I was in Hot Works, I was looking at my hands, and sometimes when I get hot, my veins really pop out of my hands, and it immediately reminded me of my great grandmother, my grandmother, and we called her grandmama, and I sent Daddy a picture, and I said, Daddy, I got grandmama's veins, and then my auntie Brenda sent back a picture saying I got them too. It was just a whole little. I just love moments like that. But anyway, honey, let's talk about you.
Okay.
You know, I just feel like the world doesn't know enough about you. So let's since it's your birthday, let's talk about it, honey. I got some questions. Are we gonna get through all these questions? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you might.
But
maybe not.
Let's see. I got quite a few.
Scrolling over there.
I know I got quite a few. So, let's start with because I just want the world to know who you are.
Okay.
And these are so random. What is your most embarrassing childhood memory? Oh gosh.
Oh, wow.
Do I have to answer these questions? No, I'm not going to answer.
No.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's not really. It's one that just always sticks in my head, and it might be kind of weird or whatever. But one that I was embarrassed. It was third grade. I was in Ms. Riley's class at Germantown Elementary. And I remember like it was yesterday, we were in the portables outside. And it was a guy that we used to ride the bus together, little white kid, and his name was Travis. And Travis.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right. And we were doing something on the way to the room, but somehow he found it was like a big moth, like a butterfly moth or something, had landed on him. And he grabbed it. You know, we third grade, so we kind of all excited. And I never forget, I ran and I busted in the door and I was like, Travis has a moth. And I just yelled in the class. You know, I'm thinking, you know, because normally when we get there, you know, it's like still going on. Everybody's making noise. And they must have been in the middle of like a moment of silence or, you know, a prayer or something. Because my teacher looked at me and she was like, you know, she didn't say sit up. She was like, be quiet now, And I was like, and I'm stunned, and the whole class, you know, like the record scratch, like, and everybody looked at me. And I was like, you know, I was just so embarrassed and traumatized because, you know, in my mind, you know, I'm just coming in to let everybody know he got excited. But she was like, she gave me the most mean look and everybody looked at me. So, yeah, that just always stuck with me. Like I busted in their room yelling and they were like,
okay. The fact that is your most embarrassing story that you come to, that must have been the most traumatic moment like, in your childhood.
Like when you as soon as you said that embarrassing, I was like, I don't have too many embarrassing, but that was something that
I'm so sorry.
I felt embarrassed in that moment.
I was gonna say you really did because you just brought that back up from third grade, like it was like the most traumatic.
Yeah,
that must have been a hell of a look.
Miss Riley, she was one of my favorite teachers too. You know, a little side note, at Germantown in third grade, you know, she was teaching us French, and we were eating real caviar.
Oh, I remember you told me that. Oh yeah, that was them Germantown kids,
right?
Baby. Well, I went to school with the Wahite.
I was probably the only one in the class, was the only black dude in the class for a long time.
You were token for a while. Okay. Let me see. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
What you think?
Salmon.
Absolutely.
And cashews, number 2.
Absolutely.
Look, I ain't gonna tell you what I know the answer is, but it says, what is your most unusual talent you have? I know what I think it is, but I ain't gonna say it.
My most unusual talent?
Look, what is the most unusual talent you have? Mine is not. I don't think mine is family friendly, so I'm not going to say.
Well, yeah, shut up.
But I feel like definitely a talent.
Okay. I don't know. I wouldn't say, I don't know about unusual, but I mean, you know, people, see we talk about, I mean, a lot of people don't know I used to rap and do music, you know. Like
oh my God, Walter, that's not an unusual talent.
That's why I say it's not unusual.
No, an unusual talent. Let me see. I've been with you for 27 years. Let me see of an unusual talent.
You tell me what's an unusual.
I already thought about my usual. Let me see. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Unusual talent.
I was trying to put another word instead of unusual. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
I know what I think it is, but we can't say it on.
You said it
podcast.
so people know. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Let's make sure we understand. If you could instantly become an expert in one subject, what would it be? I want to answer some of these questions.
I think some type of like marine biology or something to do with the ocean, like deep diving or like.
You want to know about the whole ocean.
Yeah, what's happening miles below the surface.
You want to be able to go all the way down there to the very bottom.
If I could go, I would go.
I can see that.
Yeah. I might not go in there. They'd have to have a different little ship than them people went in.
No.
It had to be something else, but.
No. You can't go down there with a Nintendo controller.
A PlayStation controller, right.
A PlayStation
But something
controller,
like that, I would love to explore that.
I'm trying to see.
You can chime in if you want.
I know, right? I want to answer this question. Let me see. What talent would I guess let me say what subject expert in? Expert in. You know what? I want to be an expert in yoga.
Okay.
But I guess I could achieve that one day.
You can.
But yeah, I do want to be an expert in yoga. Okay. What's the weirdest dream you ever had? Oh, I can't wait to answer this one. I'm gonna answer this one too.
I mean,
do you dream?
I was gonna say I don't really.
I don't think you've talked about that.
I dream sometimes. I don't dream as much as I used to. I think I would be so.
We need to work on that.
I'd just be so tired. You know, I don't dream as much. But when I do dream, I'm I could get up from here and just start walking and then just take off flying.
Huh? That's a dream?
I mean, yeah. Like
you dream that?
Yeah. Like when
really?
Like I have when I
wonder if that goes back to the tornado.
I don't know, but I mean, like, I probably had it before then though. Like I've always, anytime in a dream, like if I'm in a dream, I can fly. Like I can just immediately just like it's to the point it feels so real. Like
so you're flying.
Like I could flap my arms, and not like a bird, but I just flap them, and I'm up in the sky and I'm flying over shit. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like all the time. I could like do a little move. Yeah.
That is so interesting because I dream heavy, but I've never dreamed that I was flying ever. I've dreamed about fighting.
I'm not dreaming about all these things, but it might be in the middle of all these other.
Yeah, but I'm never. But now I'm thinking about. I think I've ever dreamed about flying. That's so interesting. Wow, that's interesting.
I'm up there.
Huh. Well, I dream. I have vivid dreams, and so one strange thing about me is and I know somebody be like, "Ooh, this is weird," but if I dream of somebody that I've never seen, I know I'm gonna see them one day. So that's interesting. That's an interesting fact about me. Yeah. But I remember my weirdest dream. I never forget it, y'all. Oh my gosh! First of all, I was a weird kid. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm still a weirdo now, but I was definitely a weirder kid because my mind was more open. Nobody told me that things were weird. Right. You didn't know what to... So I just explored all of these things in my consciousness and whatever around me in the spiritual realm.
Was Bugs Bunny with you?
No, but Big Bird was. I know, right? So I had this dream that I was little, and there was a box. And for some reason, you could open this box and go into the box. Okay. But when I opened up the box and went in there, I didn't like the world that was down there. Ah. So I came back out, and then Big Bird. Okay. It was just a Big Bird head. Okay. And ribbons, yellow ribbons. He didn't have a body. He just had a head and ribbons. And so this Big Bird thing did not want me to leave out the box. It wanted to keep me in this place. And so the Big Bird just kept pulling me with the ribbons, and I was so trying to get out. I didn't want to
with his own ribbons,
right? Okay. His ribbons. He didn't have arms. He didn't have a body. He just had these ribbons, and he kept trying to pull me into this box. And so I woke up, but every time I closed my eyes, even though I had already woken up, if I closed my eyes, he was still pulling me. It's like I would immediately go back into the dream. And it happened like 3 times. Wow. To the point where I was like, I didn't even want to close my eyes again because I'm like, I cannot get out of this dream.
That's weird to wake up and then go back into the dream.
Yes, and I kept going back into the dream. I mean, and again, I will never forget it. Never, ever, ever. And I had to be like 6 or something like that. I was a little child.
Yeah. So did you ever watch Sesame Street? Were you traumatized by
No. I still like Big Bird. It was just for some reason, it was Big Bird trying to pull me back into this box, into this, but again, in the box, I forgot what the world looked like. But when you went down into the box, it was a different little world. Because again, when I was little, I did see little worlds. It was weird. But either way, he was trying to take me back down, and I was like, I don't want to go into this little world. And so he was trying to bring me back. Wow. And don't think it's like an evil world, y'all. It wasn't like that. It was never I never saw anything evil when I was a child. I did see, but I used to experience just things. We ain't gonna get too deep. But anyway, that was my weirdest dream.
I was just thinking a little side note from that. Can you imagine that Big Bird used to be like cool, like like the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like Big Bird was like a big deal.
When
we were little. Like, Big Bird was like, like
for kids or people?
For kids.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
we used to love Big Bird.
It was, you know what I'm saying? Like we love Big Bird. Like Big Bird now, you'd be like, oh, even kids today, they'd be like, what the hell is Big Bird in this little bird suit? But like to us, like Big Bird
cool.
He
was the cool one. You're right.
You're
right. Let me see what else I want to ask. What is your most used emoji? Or like the GIF? Yeah. What?
I don't know. My emoji. I use the.
You don't use a lot of emojis.
Not a lot, but I use the check. I use the check mark, the little green check mark. If I'm doing a business thing.
You use the fist a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I use the fist or the handshake. You know, I do the handshake a lot with people if we, like we confirming a deal or something like that. Yeah. And sometimes I do like a white hand or black hand, depending on what.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Depending on what I'm doing. But I think the gift, and I think the one I sent you the other day, that Mr. Miyagi.
Oh yeah,
I use that all the time. Like especially if somebody like do good job or good idea, I'd be like,
you do. You do. And I was like, you did good. You came back, and I got it. I got it. Mine is my emoji is the little. It's not a smile. It's more of a blush. You know,
cheek.
And I send it to everybody. It's the end of my I want you to understand that I'm saying this with a smile. And then my second is the kissy one. I always send a lot of that. I know. What is your biggest pet peeve?
I hate littering. I hate when I see. And not even.
You know what, Walter? That's what we got in common, baby. When I tell you, I feel like we'll go to war when we see somebody littering.
So and the thing that I hate the most is driving through the neighborhood and somebody has that night or late at night thrown their fast food trash in the middle of the fucking street. I hate that. You passed 1 million garbage cans. You gonna see a garbage can when you get to where you going.
Right.
Like why? What makes you think it's okay to throw your fucking trash out of the car in the street?
It's the most disrespectful.
And I mean not like a straw paper. I'm talking about the whole bag, the trays, the cups. I'm like, come on, man, it's ridiculous.
I remember one time I saw a guy throw out beer bottles in that little field by the store. But just the other day, I was on the expressway, and I'm behind this car. And they're literally just throwing stuff out, and I'm just honking at them. Every time they throw something out.
You don't need to be doing
I know, but I was so mad because I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why? Just stop. Like, oh, I wish I had a sign in my car and it's like, you're a fucking idiot for littering.
Right.
Because it's like you don't care about your world.
Right.
Oh, I hate.
I mean, and not even, of course, like that's the overall thing. Like you destroying the environment, or but
it's just disrespectful.
It's just disrespectful, and the laziness and the arrogance and the thought that I can just throw this trash out. Yeah. And I don't care if it's gonna pollute. I don't care if it's gonna make stuff look bad.
Right.
I don't care that somebody else has to come and pick it up. I don't care that I'm just being lazy and I could have put it. It's just all of those lack of. Everything. So
I forgot we share that. I hate it. And our kids hate it too because
I know.
Because baby, we put that in them. If we ain't put nothing else, we put that in them.
I gotta go out here now and pick up some trash. I get so sick of picking up trash out here because it just blows. It just blows. Down the street. Period. But yeah.
And of course, I'm by the and it's not too bad over there. But anything that blows over my gate, I'm like, ugh.
Right.
Because it's just disrespectful.
All right, let's take a break.
So I'm sorry. We said we weren't going to get emotional this episode, but when you talk about littering, it just does something to my spirit. Let me see. What else? What is the most played song on your music playlist? God, that's hard.
That's hard.
I'm not answering that because
it would either. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, it's probably just, I don't know, probably that 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
I Can't Go For That.
Really?
I love that song.
Well, you love 2 Chainz.
And then I've been playing. I think my second one is like. I've been playing a lot recently. Young Dolph, Run It Up.
Really?
I like that song. It kind of get me going. Yeah, get me. Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'm always in a state, in an excited state. I'm naturally excited, so I have to find music that's gonna. I'm lo-fi all day long nowadays. I just got to keep my energy very neutral.
Yeah.
And lo-fi.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get a little hyped though. I can
a
play a little Kendrick, a little SZA.
You play Kendrick, but I want to say you play that. What I say the other day that
Beats.
The Thai Trip. That's your go-to right there. You play that song 10 times a day.
Listen, y'all, Walter don't like that I play this one song all the time. It's called Only One Night, though. Oh, well, Only One Night.
I ain't mad at the song at all, yeah. But
I get hyped with it.
Yeah, and it's just, and anytime you get ready to start, that's the first song you gonna play on their playlist, yeah. So. But
it goes hard. It goes hard. But yeah, I will get hyped to my gospel. But yeah, I can't answer that question because I swear I have too many. Just know it's either Eric Roberson, Robert Glasper, Yeba, Moonchild, right. Cleo Soul, anything, you know. What is the most useless talent you have? I got one.
I can hoop.
But boy, you better. What? Oh my gosh, y'all! Please hit him retire to Jersey. Let me tell y'all something. What thing Walt's gonna do? He gonna always pull up an old basketball story like he just was the captain of the team. Yeah. And did you play in school? Exactly. Did you even play in school? AAU. College? Okay.
What is AAU?
But I don't know.
He just know it sounds like something.
But will come out and with all kind of stories about his heydays on the court, child.
That's all we did.
But we'll break a finger,
absolutely,
a knee,
a knee, or something.
Ankle. I had to tell him just stop it. Yeah. Okay, stop.
I had to tell myself. Yeah, I guess.
He'll say, "Yeah, I'm finna go over there with Mama Mariah and play with the." No, you're not. No, you're not. Yeah. Let me see. What's but I know a talent that I feel like you have that's not that you don't use. Your voice. Well, you do, but I feel like you could do like commercials or you can get your the voice really deep.
Quiet storm.
Yeah, you can do the quiet storm. What
I might use it though. I think I might get into the voice.
Well, right. You will. I don't know what useless talent do I have.
I don't know. All your talents are useful.
Shut up.
I don't know about useless.
My useless.
You know what one of your useless talents is? But see, useless is such a strong word. I don't want to say useless. But
are we saying useless as in like you got a talent, but it's useless?
Isn't that what useless means?
I'm not thinking about that question. Okay.
Right.
I was thinking about a talent that you don't use, not a
useless
talent.
That's why I said useless. I can hoop. It's useless.
You're right. He was. You know what? I heard that totally different.
You did. That's
okay.
This is what happens. Look into the camera and say, "This is what happens all the time." Absolutely.
That's true.
Absolutely. You just gonna make You just gonna make your own interpretation.
Okay.
And take shots.
And I own it.
Take shots at me in the process.
I own that.
Yeah.
I own that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I own that.
Yeah.
You are correct. That did happen. And we have it on camera. Okay, so what's my useless talent?
That might be one of your useless talents right there.
No,
not hearing stuff and turning stuff in.
What's my useless talent?
I don't know, for real. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know. All your talents are useful.
Yeah, you're right. All my talents are useful. What is your biggest pet peeve?
We did that. That was a littering.
Oh, that wasn't. Did we say that? Okay, my bad. I did. I'm sorry. I'm gonna catch up. I must have skipped it.
Yeah,
let's go back to the playlist though.
Okay.
Never mind. Let's move on.
Okay.
Never mind. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Spontaneous. Probably on a beach in the Bahamas.
Yeah. Was that the one spontaneous thing you've done?
I guess. I mean, that's one of them. That's one that comes to mind. Yeah.
That was a little spontaneous.
Yeah.
Did you do that, or did I initiate that?
I mean, we did it together.
Oh yes, I guess that's some spontaneous moment. Yeah.
We both had to. Yeah.
We both had to participate.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get back there.
Yeah.
We're going back to the Bahamas. Let me see.
Maybe a couple more.
Let's do a couple more. Let me see. If you could instantly become fluent in another language, which one would it be?
Probably some African language. You know, I don't.
Yeah, I was thinking French.
Yeah.
I would say Spanish.
I was gonna say
if I'm here.
Yeah.
But for globally, I would want to know French.
Yeah.
Because French is like, and it's spoken in area.
Right.
I would say French.
That's funny you said that, because that's the first thing I thought was French, but then I was like, but it's French is spoken more. So the correlation there.
If you could live in any TV or movie universe, which one would it be? Oh, that's a good one. I know which one I would be in.
TV or movie universe?
TV or movie universe. Oh, dog, I got it. Okay. I got a TV one and a movie one. Let
me hear yours.
No.
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, baby, I got this one. TV, The Cosby Show. I mean, I want to be in The Cosby Show. I want to live during The Cosby Show. I want to do everything that they did on The Cosby Show.
You want to be a neighbor?
I want to be a kid.
You want to be?
I want to be one of the kids.
Right.
I want to be Rudy's sister. Okay. I want to be Rudy's twin. I would love to be in part of The Cosby Show.
Okay.
Because they just did everything black, baby. I mean, art, music, culture. It was just a beautiful black world. And we had to worry about nothing. Okay, our parents had money, and they taught us well. And my movie, of course, nigga, Love Jones.
Right.
Love Jones. Give me my camera.
What's you gonna be doing? You gonna be up there with some poetry?
I'm taking pictures.
Gonna be in the crowd?
I'm taking pictures,
snapping and hyping it up.
I'm snapping them. Look, I'm doing poetry on the stage. I'm snapping pictures.
I can
I'm doing it all. I'm in the club. I'm listening to the jazz. I'm doing all the things. I'm writing books. I'm all in Love Jones. All up in there. Now what's yours?
So TV would probably be I don't know. I can't really think of.
Are you serious?
I can't really think of a TV universe that I would. What do you think I would say? Because you feel like I feel like you think I would say something. I don't.
I don't know.
I'm a TV universe.
I don't know why I'm thinking like it's a show with boys, but it's not like hey. It's not that.
Fat Albert.
Yeah, it's not Fat Albert. I couldn't think of the name of the title. It's not Fat Albert, but I feel like it's in that era. Like I feel like it's an 80s show. It's an 80s show that you're supposed to be in. Maybe you can be in a Cosby Show with me.
Yeah, maybe I could.
Because you couldn't be like in a different world. I don't see that.
In a different world.
I don't see that. I don't see. But what's the other show? I don't know. I don't know.
That's I can think of one.
I mean, maybe you be in the Cosby Show with me.
Yeah.
You'll be my bud.
Right, be your bud.
No, Clarence. Was it Clarence?
Clarence.
He was a fine one.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I remember y'all used to. Yeah.
We used to love us.
When Clarence came, right? Yeah.
Oh, baby, Clarence so fine.
They had him. He was slick, kind of light skinned.
Not really, but he had a
little. He was fairer. He almost like
he had the hair.
Puerto Rican looking almost.
Yeah, but he was because he could speak. He could speak fluent. He could speak fluent Spanish.
Okay.
Oh, rest in peace.
He died?
Yeah, he died. Somebody killed him.
I'm trying to think. Clarence. That was.
What was his Romeo?
Romeo.
Yeah. R.I.P. Romeo.
Yeah. Yeah.
What movie?
Okay. Man, put me in Back to the Future.
Oh, I'm gonna say you better say Back to the Future. I'm gonna say
put me in Back to the Future right now. Michael J. Fox, Marty McFly, come scoop me up right now.
Go jump in the DeLorean.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, let me drive.
Right,
let me drive. Absolutely.
I knew that answer. I don't even know why I even asked you. I could answer that for you. And Teen Wolf.
Yeah,
That's your number 2.
Hey, Michael J. Fox, all the way.
Okay, let me see. A few more. We're not on time. A few more. What is your what's your favorite dad joke? Do you have one?
I don't really have one.
Okay, move on.
All my jokes, yeah, let the girls tell it.
Oh my gosh. What is the most embarrassing fashion trend you've ever participated in? I got one, but
I mean, you know, I ain't gonna lie. When them skinny jeans, you know, I ain't never really wear no skinny jeans, but them jump, you know, used to be a little more fitted than I probably would have liked them to be now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah. I can't think of a phase for me. I can't think of anything that I did weird. I just dressed like a boy when I was little.
Yeah.
I don't think that was weird, but that's just what I did. Let me see.
All right, get me out of here with 2 more. This is my last 2.
Let me see, because I got a few more.
I got birthday shenanigans going on.
Let me see. Wow, this is a hard one. If you could watch only one TV show for the rest of your life, what would it be? That's a tough one.
Ancient Aliens.
Oh, say that again so people can really understand what you just said.
Ancient Aliens?
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
The way I walk through the front and I see Ancient Aliens on, and this one man, you know his name.
It's Skaskaluskas or something like that.
Yeah.
With the hair. With the feathered hair. Yeah,
I can't wait till the aliens come so you can say, I've been waiting on y'all.
Yeah. They here. What you mean come?
I mean, you know, when they show themselves to be true.
They here.
You know, I have a few. I can't even say which one. I have too many. Real quick, if you could travel back in time, which era? I want to answer that one too.
Probably 70s.
True that. That's right.
Dig it. Right. Soul brother. Jive turkey.
That's right. That's right. See? This is already together.
Good. Come on.
See how okay. And then let me see one more.
The final one. It's my last one. Get me off the hot seat.
Yes. What is your most used phrase or saying? Ooh, I got a lot of them.
Probably right. I say right so much. Right. I say right a lot.
Yeah, but it's.
What else do I say?
Wait, I'm trying to see when you get on the phone. No, it ain't right. What is it? It's I can't think. I can't think of it, but it's something when I know you're on the phone with somebody. I went blank. And it's gonna come on the phone with somebody. You say something because
for sure, right?
Yeah, something like that for sure, or something like that. Something you say. I'm like, you're on the phone with somebody. Well, I was thinking of it in a way of saying, like, I know one thing I say a lot to people. I'm like, you know, when somebody show you who they are, I believe them. That's like my favorite little saying. I'm like, that's the truth for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good one that I say a lot. But I can't think of what I say like every day. But I'm trying to think of the one you be saying. It's gonna come to me as soon as we stop the podcast. But it's something he says all the time, y'all. And I just know he on the phone with somebody or a client. I'm like, here we go. I can't think of it right now.
Okay.
But anyway, I hope that gave the people a good idea about who you are on the inside.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit behind the curtain.
He's a very complicated man.
Yes.
Y'all think he's so laid back and chill. Walter is crazy.
Yes, absolutely.
But I love him still. But I love that you got to see 46 years.
Yes.
I pray you get to see 46 more with me, healthy and whole, and doing other things.
Absolutely.
So, do you want to wrap up?
I can, yeah.
It's your birthday.
All right. Well, thank you again for my gift, for the cake, for the presentation. Thank you for riding with me these years. Yeah, many more.
And many more.
Many more.
We will continue the celebration.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've been celebrating all week.
Yeah, got celebrating some more celebrating this weekend. So
do you want me to take you to lunch?
We'll figure it out.
I ain't gonna ditch me for his birthday.
Yeah, I got some. I'm
gonna give you the gift of time.
Absolutely,
I'm gonna give you the gift of time too.
That's one of the greatest gifts. Absolutely. Well, yeah.
All right, well,
yeah. As
I'm gonna let you get to it. Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. What else? YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Continue to watch and support. Like, share, comment. This is
and I want to shout out.
Balance.
I want to also shout out Nadia Sharita.
Yeah,
Nadia Sharita. Her birthday is also today.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Mac B.
Yep. Happy birthday to all the Aquarius.
Yeah.
And I want to shout out Elena. She's a listener. I want to shout out my twin. She's always listening.
Yeah,
so
she said
she was waiting on it.
She said happy birthday this morning.
Yes, I know she did. All right. Well, as always, we'll see you guys next time. As always, thank you all for watching and listening. And God, y'all go forth in love and light.